I don't know what I'm asking. Roll call. Baby.
Hi.
Dark.
Pizza.
Start.
Jesse.
Probably should have just said that properly.
Hi.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't actually hear what he said, but yeah, hi.
It was
I got-
important
I
with
got
a
it.
really aggressive, quiet tone.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
So we Tinder.
I've already said yes.
Oh,
Lu-
right. Okay.
Luckily, I speak idiot, so.
Oof.
Wow. Okay. Rose.
Hello, I don't speak
You
idiot.
don't deserve that.
I'll
Lynn.
have you know
I
that
don't
was beautiful. 10 out of 10 pronunciation of Torin.
Okay. And sideline.
Listen,
It's,
I speak certain dialects of idiot. That one in particular was foreign to me.
that's fair.
I see.
I'm fluent in all forms of idiot.
It is still currently day number 1 in the Big Brother house. People have done
I
things.
instantly
People have
hate
not
you.
done things. Like, this could be Big Brother. You don't know if there's cameras.
I still instantly hate you.
Go start some drama, and then it's properly Big Brother house.
I mean, I have started drama.
It's true.
It's first day, and I'm pretty sure half the people here already don't like me. And the other half don't care.
And the other half don't know you exist currently.
And they never will.
Dun. But it is a question that you're, well, with the exception of Rose, is probably just about to walk inside the dorm. You've mostly spent probably like an hour or two just kind of getting used to your place, maybe messing stuff around. Which is another note, if you just want like stuff put into your rooms, DM me and I'll try and decorate it, because I have a bunch of decoration packs I have no reason to use.
Oh dear, we're opening a huge can of worm there.
Okay, be reasonable.
Oh, okay.
I like books.
Just trash. Just absolute loads of trash.
Books
I'm noticing a
everywhere.
theme of your characters. With multiple of your characters, you've asked for their bedroom to be full to the brim with books.
Hey, books are reasonable.
I know, I'm just taking a note here that you
Yeah, I like.
yourself...
Listen,
Which also, just to clarify for everyone again, what are you studying in real life?
English, allegedly.
Yeah, so...
Rose is not a fan of escapism. She likes diving deep into the subject of her study.
I just thought I'd point that out.
Eventually we unite all of Rose's characters and they just form into her.
Voltron!
I mean, okay.
It is the most anxious Voltron I have ever seen.
Oh
Ari
my
has
God.
my anger from when I was like 12. Celis has my crippling anxiety. Shiva has my worrying mother traits. Yeah, no, they all form me. You're right.
What new trait do we want you to construct for the next character?
Sleeping. I'll make someone who has is a narcoleptic.
That can be the left leg.
We can... I do have a cool build for a slumber witch we could talk about.
Oh, okay.
I'm just imagining the Voltron going, God damn it, my leg's asleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make a non-spellcaster.
No.
No, that's not a thing. I've tried. It doesn't work.
Rose
I
is
did make
100%
a non-spellcaster, and then that campaign died immediately. So therefore, I'm not allowed to play non-spellcaster.
Clearly, I got a compromise. Kineticist.
Yeah, see, there you go.
That's technically a non-spellcaster.
Yeah, they don't have
Exactly.
spells.
Doesn't have spells, but it's not mundane, so she should be fine.
They're basically
You know,
the
that's fine.
spellcasters without it.
Also, I'm noticing Rose's ISP might be exploding as well.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm hearing that.
Yeah, well, at least
She's
it's
in
not
25%
literally on
robot.
fire.
It's true. Rose is freezing, so she's going like slower in time.
Who's been messing with the time stream again? Who was it?
Boy, Lava Girl.
Sorry.
What, Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
What?
Oh, what happened? Oh, right,
Yeah.
you changed the thing.
Oh, right. I thought that was Discord dying then for a moment.
No, someone changed our region and cut us all off.
God dang it, Discord.
I'm
some reason,
I'm
every
pretty
time
sure that
the
was
region
Sideline's fault.
I didn't
Yeah.
do it.
But for some reason, every time the region changes, Discord gives me a notification that it can't detect my input device.
That's because for a second it can't.
But I'm talking whenever it does that.
Yes,
I
but it's
cannot
not sending
detect
it anywhere.
I cannot detect your input device. I
But you
cannot
guys
detect
are hearing me whenever it's saying that
Eh,
most of the time.
Except we can't.
But are we?
Anyway.
Change server is fine.
Well, yeah,
Now I'm
we're-
cutting out from
Yeah,
quiet.
we're in ramble. So
Yeah, no, changing the area doesn't help my problem.
No, we
It
were
helps
trying to
my
help
problem.
Rosa's. We know your problem can't be fixed, we were just trying to fix Rosa's.
Yeah, your problem isn't technically the internet, it's that Spectrum's a dick.
which is technically
Anyway.
it's a corporate internet issue.
Yes, back to the game. So, yeah, you guys have had an hour to. Some people have done downtime stuff, some people have been busy. It is now kind of a question of you have 3 days of induction, quotation marks. There are challenges about, there's the basement. You could technically just run off into the wilds and live like a caveman for the next few days if you're particularly inclined.
Can I
Let's
get up
do
a
that
button?
one.
I mean, I'll quickly show I do have an exploration map ready. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Don't say such things if you're not prepared.
It was to the
Oh,
left, so I
God.
got distracted.
I want to beat up a golem.
Unfortunately, the golem is unavailable for the rest of today because 2 people kind of beat the shit out of it.
I want to be the person to just have it the next day.
That it will appear tomorrow, and you have, going from probably common sense, expect it to be harder.
That's
Which was-
fine. I have a water elemental.
I'm just saying, I did have to recruit basically like, I don't know, what was it, 10, 15 students to help me?
I met someone that I now own their water elemental. It's no longer theirs. I've decided this.
I'm just saying it was, I had to recruit a lot of people when Wolf did tried doing it solo, so he ended up recruiting the giant half orc by the name of Robert.
Yep.
As well as like a whole bunch of nameless NPCs as extras. Admittedly, Wolf basically tanked the entire thing by himself, but that's not the point.
It's fine. I'll let staff do the talking if you need anybody. That's probably a better idea. Otherwise, Celis is just gonna yell at them and hope for the best.
Anyway, Wolf is fairly content, though he's also broke right now. So I know what Wolf's current plan is.
Find a part-time job.
I need
You know that lovely bar cafe place with the lovely half orc on the bar?
Yeah.
Wolf can cook. Can he help?
I mean, if Wolf specifically wants to go and ask.
Question: do we actually need money on this campus? Or do we have like a meal plan, or is that?
Technically, stuff will be ordered into the kitchen, and then it's up to you to cook it. So.
Oh,
I guess Wolf could also cook just here for people, but you know.
True.
It stands. I think. I also think you kind of wants to befriend that half orc because she punched really hard.
That's fair. Oh, that's actually another thing I forgot to mention. Rose, something else Sally's, or how do you say your character's name so I don't say it wrong?
Silly ass. That's how I'm going to be saying it.
I don't think your ass is that silly.
Rose, on a scale of 1 to 10, how silly is your ass?
On a scale from 1 to 10, how muted are you?
I think that's a 10. Okay, perhaps she went burp.
She
that.
is very muted.
You do know the problem with that is a paradox because for her to answer, she clearly can't be muted.
Yeah, I know.
But hopefully
But
she
then
can hear
automatically
us and
becomes
unmute.
10.
We'll come back to that, because likely Sally, whatever, will want to hit the thing.
I was gonna go with Sarah Lise. Sarah Lise? Yeah, Sarah Lise.
I haven't met her yet.
That's fair. In fact, it's just one. In fact, I don't know if you just want to just flash forward, but technically dinner is currently being cooked for you by Brighton. It appears that the person who you met earlier, Ochran, has came in to help him. It appears he's making like 2 big vats of curry.
What's the name of the team thing?
Brighton.
Okay, because I can't. His name tag's not attached to his token on my end.
Oh, whack.
It,
Let me fix that.
it's Brighton, like the city.
Is it? Very good,
Yes.
that's why.
None of the classmates except Akrin have. Akrin and Leah have name tags.
Oh, I thought I fixed that.
Now, you
Yeah, you
fixed
might
it
just
for
go around
our
it.
tokens, but not theirs.
Yeah.
Anyway. I was like, now everyone can see their names. Evidently not, because I didn't fix that. There you go.
Yeah, you're bad at this.
Shh, it's first time. Oh, take a second, but whatever. Yeah, likely by the time dinner comes and passes, you'll have learned at least everyone's name.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Only if Celis ever shows up.
Hey, I'll have you know she's probably in her room at this point. She was probably dropped off a little bit ago. I don't know.
Yeah, likely you'll be back in the dorm now. Also, Celeste did, like, introduce themselves.
That's also true. She was there briefly and then I died, so I just went and
And
did
then she just kind of, like,
Went on
faded
one
into
stuff.
ether.
She ran away from Ipos. Too scary.
That's fair. Okay, sorry about it. Someone's at my door. Is anyone else? Oh, Jade. There we go. That should be everyone with a name now.
Not the people in the entrance hall.
Oh, god damn it. Map's so big.
Also, Mr. Person in his own room that I can't see his name because the token's over it.
Yep,
Yeah,
down in the
other side
south.
next to Brighton and Ash's room.
I think that's everyone
Well,
after
that is
those
the
three.
lady, I'll have you know.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's Jade, but it's Jade. He just doesn't have an name tag. So.
Okay, where am I looking? Oh, oops. Oh, right. I enabled everyone to be able to see her name, but I didn't actually put on her name.
She is the nameless
There we go.
one.
There's a
We made
separate
it.
problem there.
Hey, look, it's Groovons. I was wondering what we're talking about.
I was looking
That's
because
nice.
it's awkward because obviously I can see everyone's name, so it's like, there's no problem here. Where's the problem? Anyway. Yes. It's technically a lovely afternoon. Does anyone have anything big that they want to go out and do?
Ipos is going shopping.
I need to go say hi to the person in the machine workshop or the arcane crafting building because I actually got requested to go there.
It's true.
I
believe
should
those are just
probably
called
talk to my
spells.
roommates, but you know.
Nah, they're a bunch of fuck faces. Don't talk to them.
We can leave that to dinner time, so then at least everyone will be around.
Okay.
Before we go splitting the party too much.
Too late. Yeah, you know the sort of things I'm going to buy, J-Mac. Just give me sort of a price if there is one. Otherwise, I can just dump a load of gold down.
I'd just say dump as much gold in as you're willing.
Right. How much do I have?
That's a good question. You will also learn, just from those of you who've been sitting about in the common room, there are more challenges which weren't on the piece of paper. It's just that those are kind of out there to get you to search mainly key locations that you might not have ever bothered to go to otherwise.
I assume like the bathhouse.
Yeah. This campus is a strict no smelly no smelly rule.
God, I wish I could relate to that.
So,
They mean you, little kobold.
What? I was busy shopping. I wasn't listening. Like out of character, I wasn't listening.
We're talking about the campus having a no smelly rule.
It's fine.
We're joking like because
it's fine. Ipos not smelly. Celia's smellier than Ipos.
That is not the case at all.
Yes, definite case.
So this is apparently went around sniffing people.
It totally seems like the thing he'd do as well, just sort of subtly sniffing as he stands near someone.
We said subtle.
No, don't mind me. I just have the sniffles.
Oh God.
Secretly, it's still part of a secret plan to utilize scent power. Oh, Rose, you're back. Okay, one of the things I forgot to mention about the challenges is one of them was probably another thing that how do we say your character's name now that you're actually here?
Summers.
Celis. Right, now that Celis is one of the challenges they'd probably be interested in is in Sherry's Cafe, which is basically hitting really hard, potentially win prize later.
It's basically the
I
more
have 8
damage.
strength, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's basically the more damage you do to it in a single hit, the better chance you have of winning. It's literally just a strength testing machine, basically.
Can I
But
sneak
not-
attack it?
It wasn't
Yes.
even strength testing, it was based on how much damage you dealt to the target.
Yeah, basically.
Which is
Also, yeah, give
an
this map like
elaborate.
a minute to load.
How fucked up you make the target effectively?
Yeah.
I believe currently the highest number is 15.
Which was from
I haven't
our
rolled-
half-orc friend.
Yeah, Robert's got it.
Can I even beat that?
You could spell combat it,
Ah, yeah, that's true.
and it's
It's
only
like it's
it's
single-
only like and it's only like DC 5 to hit because it's an object.
It's
Hitting
a single attack.
attack, shocking grasp.
Yeah,
Well, you
the
can still put
caveat-
grasps through the through
No,
the.
that spell strike would do second level.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the caveat is you get one hit against it.
Well, if I max roll, I could do it. I bet max roll both things. Or
I
crit.
mean, yeah, there's always the chance you can crit as well, technically. If it's something you wish to go attempt to do, this is something you can.
I'm gonna go bully it.
Is Wolf also heading over to the cafe to learn about, I guess, work opportunities?
Also because half-orc lady was super strong.
That's fair.
Which is frankly all the reason Wolf needs.
She's the
Food.
buff lady representation we need.
Exactly.
Silas is staying in dorm because it's tea time.
Silas, you've done nothing since you've came to this campus but eat.
That is not true at all.
He's done
And
nothing
this is
but
tea, it
eat
is
and
not
have a
eating.
bath.
And you
Tea
think,
time isn't about drinking tea.
I'm just
It's
saying,
about
and you-
relaxing.
I'm just saying, and you thought I was the glutton.
GMAC, I might need my token.
I just also
Sure,
led a
sure.
mercenary company. A makeshift one, but you know.
No, wait, you post a sword on the map, I just need to drag up Silas. Right, and I need... Get
Oh, yeah, I
your
can
door.
do that.
Okay, you're hidden on here somewhere, I know that much. Let's get you for number one.
Never seen from
Yes.
again.
Is Ash doing something, anything either?
Ash
Whoops,
is
whoops.
probably. Probably gonna like hang out with whoever's going out and doing something interesting. Probably going to the cafe with Wolf and Celis just because Ash doesn't have a lot of interaction with them, and considering they're going to be, staying at the same dorm and Ash doesn't know them very well yet. Ash is probably interested in, learning more about who they're living with.
Fair enough.
Are any of them psychotic murderers?
Yes.
Well, it's good information to learn. Yeah. Meanwhile, I think essentially though, if Silas is arriving a bit later than when, because Wolf basically would have been here the entire time. Like, Wolf didn't really spend much time back at the dorm at all. But
Fair.
I imagine the others might come in to Wolf, like almost like retelling the story to Sherry, assuming she'll listen, about like him leading the mercenary company, well, the makeshift mercenary company of students in against the robot. Because he's still quite proud of it, showing off the fancy-looking stone.
That's fair.
So that's probably what the
That's
others will. That's what the others will probably walk in on, assuming Sherry will listen.
Yeah, I mean, Sherry, currently it's not too busy in the cafe. It seems that most people are, I don't know, doing something different. So she's kind of just sitting there doing the stereotypical wiping the counter,
Cleaning
checking
the
if it's
markets.
clean, wiping it again.
the idle bartender pose.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
She looks bored from the one eye you can.
Well, I'll try to regale her with a particularly interesting story then.
Fair enough. Just kind of looks at Wolf and goes, "Oh, really?"
Mm-hmm. It really hurt though. I mean, that thing just kind of came down, and I kind of flew back, and then I charged back at it. But I'm fine. Just on him though, she'll notice like it's only just little tiny bruises and nothing else. Though some of it does look like one of it is. You can see a little bit, maybe still a stain of blood still on his cheek. But yeah. I mean, I had lots of help, of course, because I had that half orc who was in here, Robert. I had Neil. I had it. Just starts listing loads of
Bob, Sarah, Devon.
pretty much. Wolf does remarkably remember the name of every person he had under his command, though.
Whack. She just kind of.
Go ahead.
Okay. She just kind of grunts, and she's not like the most conversational person, which is perhaps odd considering she works behind the bar. But she's a good ear to just talk to.
And Wolf is excitable and will keep talking.
And after a period of time, likely Ash and Silius come in. Do they come in together, or?
Probably not, knowing Celis.
I mean, she wouldn't object per se. She's just really quiet, so it might be an awkward walk.
Well then, Celis will probably have the unfortunate problem of Ash trying to get Celis to talk the entire time.
I feel like it's almost kind of like the awkward situation where if there's one person just with their headphones constantly in, you don't know if they're listening to you.
Basically, honestly.
Thankfully, it takes like maybe all of 4 minutes to walk to the cafe from the dorm. Well, depending on which way you walk. Yeah, you two can enter to the fairly empty tavern.
And then I brought down my hammer and smash!
Oh, was that the big hammer you had earlier?
Wolf actually kind of lifts up from behind the bar. We actually brought it in.
Oh, do you just carry that everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
She just shrugs. Fair enough.
I mean, I'm not expecting to use it, but I was told to stay safe and make sure I had my weapon on me. So yeah.
Never know when you might need to, I don't know, crack a hazelnut. I don't know.
Kind of looks at the hammer, kind of thinks about how big a hazelnut is. You can clearly see the calculations that are going on in his head. This is what the other's walking on.
So
As well-
this might look generally confused, but
As well as a
we'll
shiny
him.
purple rock being on the counter next to him. The same rock as being inside the golems.
It's more of a like purpley gem, but yeah.
The point is, it's a slightly glowy purpley gem, right?
Yeah. It's probably grape flavored.
I mean, Wolf's not tried that. Point is, it looks very shiny. Yeah, Salas and Ash, though, are free to do what they like. Just thought we'd paint the picture.
I'd like to go bully a thing, by which I mean roll horribly and be embarrassed.
Well, it is pretty clear to see that there is a target sitting basically where a fire would normally be. Although Sherry told you all the rules last night, it appears that a small chalkboard has been hung up, just saying hit it really hard, get one try.
Yeah, Ash would probably have explained like the basics of how it works. Like you hit it really hard, and then a little number appears above it.
Yeah, the tavern's all the way to the right of the map if you want to scroll over. Like, northeast of the map.
I miss
Yeah,
Map
so it
Tool's
is.
ability to make people have to see what I see.
Do you see what I see?
Sometimes. What was that?
I'm curious why there are so many beds in the tavern, given the fact that
Shh.
School visitors.
It's because this is a stock tavern. Maybe Sherry just likes having a lot of beds to sleep in. It's very comfortable.
Or for maybe school guests.
what,
I mean,
we can be hosting like foreign school sports teams here.
I mean,
oh my god, so anime. I mean, alternatively, you have a lot of money and you don't want to have to listen to your roommates.
God, I wish that were me.
Lots of money part.
Pick both. Silas just moves out of the dorm into the tavern. Admittedly, during the day, it's probably not much better than living in the dorm.
I don't know. Our dorm has pretty shit walls.
You decided that. You'd make your bed and lie in it.
I will.
Yes, apparently our walls are just paper thin.
Lovely. I don't want to live with 3 people
Chilling in the
anymore.
common room.
Yeah, as the time those Celis and Ash can walk in, you see the sign, and Ash has explained to you.
As you walk...
Go ahead, J-Mac.
No, you guys just got more flavor. Go for it.
I was just gonna say, I suppose I'll go attempt the strength test and embarrass myself. I'm telling him when I'm in roll.
Da, 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 da.
I mean, it's
I told you I was gonna
10.
mineral.
So, how does... Specifically, how does Silas handle the scarf and what do others see?
Alright, so I put a lot of thought into this. It's gonna be a lengthy explanation. Basically, the way Celis uses her scarf is she grabs it towards closer to the neck side of her. I'm trying to explain this because it's a very long scarf. It almost hits the ground. And she kind of whips it like a whip, basically. And that is her method of attacking with it. And it seems that probably if you tried to hit her with it, she probably has some sort of skill at deflecting attacks through it too. It's also notable that anytime she attacks with it, for the most part, if you have some sort of sensitivity to magic, it feels weird. That's the best way I can explain it. Not like a bad weird, it's just kind of off.
There is juju with this scarf.
Something's funky.
Yep, and Scarf, whose name has yet to be chosen, so we're just going to call it Scarf, slaps
Yeah.
into the target. It does appear to leave a few gouges, but you get a red number or a green number 10 float above it.
I don't know what this means.
It's just your damage.
It means you did as well as Reese did. Not Reese Wolf. Fuck, wrong campaign.
Wolf did more than 10 damage.
Wolf did 11.
Oh, who did 10? I know someone in the group did 10, was it? Was it with the bombs? Aaron?
Bombs also did the same outside did.
I think it's just Celis has done 10.
That would be it then.
Rusty and Prismelody did 6 each, Robert did 15. And then there'll be a bunch of, nameless people who have entered to probably do like 5.
Yeah, I'm probably mixing up the 11s for 10s.
Wolf kind of spins around hearing the scarf slap into it, staring at the number. Oh, hi. Good job. The genuine grin. Towards the... I mean, Wolf has no idea what you are, but... Yeah, he doesn't judge.
Celis probably actually seems a little disappointed. And she'll just kind of look over at Wolf and nod. Thanks, I guess.
Kind of looks over, sees Ash just behind.
Ash just waves.
Hi, Ash.
Hello.
So who's this you got with you? friend?
Yeah,
Girlfriend.
they're staying at our dorm. They came in earlier, but quickly disappeared.
Oh.
Probably just too many people or something. Would you like to introduce yourself, Celis? This is Wolf.
It's nice to meet you. Wolf will bow. You'll also be able to see the giant hammer just behind him. He's taller than he is.
So let's kind of rub her arm and just generally look awkward. She doesn't really know how to react to the situation, but she'll give Wolf a nod. It's nice to meet you. As gathered by Ash here, my name is Celis.
And my name is Wolf. Who are you staying with?
She kind of pauses. Her eyes get a little wide as she thinks for a second. I believe their names are Riss and Bella? I haven't really talked to them yet. I kind of came in late and went to go look around campus.
Dark elf lady and white haired lady? Yeah, okay. This wolf seems to just kind of stare at Sellers a bit with just kind of a more curious, like maybe he's trying to figure out what you are, but clearly has no idea. Doesn't appear to be judging you for it, just very confused.
Wolf, it's impolite to stare.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. Just you got those pretty blue scales, and I've not seen no one like that before. Have you seen someone like that, Ash?
Other than on Apos? No, not really.
I don't like Ippos' scales.
Celis kind of blinks and her face is sort of turns red, which kind of goes over her scales and looks comical as it kind of gets a purplish hue.
You think Wolf notices as he kind of looks over again? Huh. Well, if you need help finding anything, we can help.
I appreciate the offer. I have only met a couple of people so far. I did meet the kobold that Ash just mentioned. And kind of fragile looking girl. Celis is very tentative to describe someone as that, but she's talking about Erin.
Like this top? Gestures to halfling size.
She nods.
This tall.
Solid 2'8".
It's like
It
this.
does require the wolf to lean over a little bit.
It's like this tall, always riding around on a giant metal freaking dog.
She seemed to have, I guess, a spat with Ipos, so Ipos didn't really seem to care, all things considered.
I wouldn't really necessarily have called it a spat, just Ipos was just mostly messing with her, and I don't know,
He messes with everyone.
yeah.
Have you met Silas yet?
Who?
About yay tall, Poncy, probably has his nose stuck up in the air farther than his head's up his ass.
She shakes her head and seems mildly surprised that Ash has said that about someone.
He's some kind of noble person, I think.
He's not that bad as long as you don't say anything to offend him. Which,
Oh boy.
if you've ever dealt with a noble or an adventurer who had too much pride, it's really not that difficult.
I don't think I should probably talk to him then.
Just be respectful and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you, he can take a little bit of ribbing. It's not like he'll go off and try to bite your head off at the slightest, slight.
I don't think he'd be very good at biting. I mean, he doesn't really
I
look
don't mean
that strong.
literally, Wolf.
We'll pause for a moment. But you said, oh, okay.
Yes, I mean more of a verbal biting your head off, like, a
Scolding.
yes, that would be a good word for it.
Okay. While Silas Wolf and Ash are having their conversation within Sherry's cafe, Aaron, you were checking out the crafting hall?
Yep.
I do actually have a map for this one as well. If you look
Oh,
down. I made maps for most of the things. I have one for the bathhouse, but I just didn't bother to use it because it's just a bunch of
that's
baths.
fair.
If you look to the south, blah blah blah, copy. Pasta. There you go. The crafting hall's a pretty large building. You can actually see, although perhaps you not hear too much activity within, there is kind of a steady plume of smoke coming from the northish side of the building towards your left.
Well, Aaron
Chef
would just sort
Constantine.
of. Yeah. Aaron would just sort of push her way through, assuming these are push doors. If they're
Yeah,
if they're pull doors, they're a bit more complicated.
no, thankfully, well, for the magic of using let's hope for push doors, they be push doors, because let's not spend. Yeah, with push doors. As you push them open, you just. Perhaps not exactly what you expected to see, but it appears that there is a makeshift foyer, and by that I mean corridor, with a bored looking teen sitting at a table with a very large book in front of him. She kind of just looks over to you as you come in. Welcome to the
Hey.
crafting hall, where you'll find all your crafting needs. If you wish to use a room, first check in the logbook that's not been reserved.
I immediately hate her.
Um. I, I'm sorry. No, that's not why I'm here. I was told to come here because I had someone waiting for me or expecting me.
Oh, are you Aaron?
Yes.
Okay then. If you go to my left, you'll find Professor Blakebow. He's been expecting you.
I'll just.
Okay, bye then. And yeah,
Bye.
you can. I've been looking forward to her. Okay. You can pretty easily enter the room, where probably the first thing that strikes you as you enter is it's pretty hot in here, despite the venting, smoke
Nah,
and such.
I'm used to it. Whatever.
There's a strange, like, despite the fact that he's currently hammering away at like some kind of thing in the forge, he looks like a massive bookworm. Like he has kind of like the thick bottle rim glasses, a kind of I don't know what the name of it, but it's like the conical hat.
Hmm.
He doesn't appear to hear you come in.
Aaron will
He,
just
he doesn't hear the
approach to about
500-pound
here.
robot.
Shh, I forgot about resting. As you kind of are you entering or trying to
Yeah,
enter like within this field of vision?
yeah, kind of. So sort of circling around to see what he's doing.
He appears to be hammering on a dagger, but it's not like a dagger that you really kind of would recognize. It's a lot thinner for one part. It looks almost like ridiculously fragile.
Okay.
But as you kind of enter more within his field of vision, and also Loud-ass Rusty gets closer, he looks up and says, "Fuck, what was your second name?"
Says
Silverwick.
absolutely nothing.
Okay, there it is.
Silverwick? Yes. Hi. Yes, that is me.
Ah. He kind of turns back to his dagger and continues hammering. I assume you were sent to see me?
I was. Kind of unexpectedly. I don't know why I was. They're kind of vague. Just said, hey, go here. They'll figure it out.
It's about the nature of your tuition and
Oh,
what you're doing to fulfill it.
okay. She sort of makes a go on gesture.
He hammers a few more times, dink donk, dink donk. You'll find within the main school facility, your father's work is in one of the spell labs. It's specifically cordoned off, and he reaches in. He stops hammering for a second, reaches into a pocket, and kind of flicks this another coin at you.
She catches it.
This one's specifically a very black jade. As long as
Turn
you
it
have
over a
that,
few times. And she'll turn it over a few times, and I'm assuming it's similarly magic, or no?
there is a magical aura that you can kind of just vaguely feel to it, but it doesn't feel like the coins you've been winning.
Okay.
Fuck, what was his voice again? I keep on thinking of the person at the desk. Hello! No. With that,
Shut up!
Okay, fam. With that, you should be able to enter the room and nobody else. I think I don't need to tell you that you probably shouldn't go flaunting what you have in there.
No, I'm even a bit worried just having a little bit. I got a little excited and already showed someone a little bit more about Rusty, and well, that was kind of a mistake. I'll try not to do.
He nods. I didn't know your father much. I've heard about him. A remarkable man. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's fine. I try to make do, but it's a bit complicated, honestly. I'm just. I'll figure it out. I suppose I should go actually look about actually what was recovered at some point, maybe later.
Uh, you might find more on that on the school's medicine teacher, Madam Moore.
So is this part of the treasure hunt? Me walking around the entire campus to talk to people who I was sort of involved in, my father's work, or?
He hides the golden exclamation point above his head. No.
Okay.
Well, my part of that challenge is within this building.
Oh, I suppose I'll do that while I'm here. Thanks.
The challenge is more just, to get the students out of their dorm.
Well, I was gonna do that anyways, so I might as well. What you know what I mean. Thanks. She'll actually rub one of her eyes, but she's looking like a bit misty-eyed, but she quickly tries to cover that fact up. All right. Okay. Who are you again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I'm Professor Bleakborough. I teach classes, which I'll quickly open this drawing card and figure out. I teach architecture, construction, and a lot of history classes. Also, if you're interested, I do run a class on metallurgy.
I've already signed up for that class, so I suppose I will be seeing you, Professor.
He just nods. Stoicism at its finest.
Okay. I'll go figure that out and try my best to figure this out later. Thank you.
That's again.
If you don't mind me asking, do you know where my mother would be employed? I don't know. It's been a bit frazzling. I'm just kind of trying to get my bearing.
Oh, pick a bed. He gives you directions to basically where some of the faculty stay, and here it can be this dorm or this room over here to the left with the green whatever the fuck that is.
Okay.
You should be able to find your mother there.
Okay. I'll just take my leave. Yeah.
He just nods again. Good luck with your challenges.
I will.
Oh, hi! Did your talk go well?
It went well enough. Oh, and she quickly realizes what's going on, and she flicks the black coin to somewhere hidden.